Hello YouTube, Red to Green here with another recap. Today is December 22nd, 2021, and I'm up $405. It definitely was a slower start in pre-market. Nothing was happening. Even at market open was kind of slow. Wasn't too slow, but it's definitely showing some weakness. I'm glad I'm up over $400, and I wasn't expecting to be up that much, except we had some runners towards the midday, which was great. I started off actually in red, about $50, 50, $60 in red, and I slowly crawled my way up through from that negative number. And overall, I traded 7 stocks today, which is a lot of stocks. Again, but again, I'm fishing for that momentum, right? You never know where the momentum will come, and you see that next momentum stock. So I fished through 7 stocks. 2 of them were successful, and 5 of them weren't. And that brings another question: what if we have all of them unsuccessful? What if we don't have the 2 successful momentum? So I would be down. That's just the a harsh reality of trading. You'll be down $160 in my case, because if I sum up all my losses, it's $160, and I'm up overall 565 on both stocks, BVXV and SOPA. But I'm down 160 on the rest of them, and it's a smaller losses, which is okay. But some of those losses could add up. 5 stocks at $40 each, that's $200. So again, just something to keep in mind, right? Every system is not bulletproof, so we have to watch out and be cautious of that. Just kind of fish, maybe decrease sizing in some of them, maybe not be aggressive so much, but overall up $400. Let's go over some of the trades I made. I started with SEAC. It popped at 9:15, and I wasn't trading in pre-market. I traded the first minute, and actually it popped through 344 and it started pulling back. And what I've done is I actually got in at around 311, 310 for a next test of 340. And it actually never happened. It did pull up, so I think I made a couple trades on it. One trade was in green, and then I was actually hoping the bounce of a VWAP again and retest of VWAP and bounce off of it. And I got in, and it never happened. So it flushed. I left it alone. Then it tested VWAP from the backside, and then just continues downward. So I left it alone. Down on it, $30. So not bad, but could have been manageable because I was green initially on the first trade. Next stock was BFRI. BFRI is our favorite for the last 2 weeks. Had initial push up, which was not surprising. I was actually leaning towards trading that stock at the market open, and I should have, right? You saw that 39 break into the 90, so it was a good 60 cents. But it's sold off right away. And that kind of showed you the weakness in overall market. And as you see the size of the candle on the sell-off on that initial bomb, that tells you, right, where the whole volume was gone. The rest of the candles are just small, tiny, and weaky candles. So that stock was just not there. I did trade it. I did take a trade on it. I was hoping for that bounce off of 1144. So I started getting in around 1157, 1150. To try to get that good average for it. I believe I made 2 trades on it, and I got out with a loss of 5-6 cents each. So I was trying to catch that fish for that bottom bounce, and I was hoping it's going to be 40, but it never did. It didn't make sense why it just plummeted through the VWAP and everything, and just found a little support around 1090, 1094, which was fine, but $25 loss on it. I did not trade it after that because there were no volume, no test, nothing. So just left it alone. So the next stock was actually a green stock, the BVXV. For me, initially I did trade it for the break of 307, 305. That's where I started scalping it, and it was actually successful. That's where I made my money, made it to green, from red to green. I started minus $50 or something, because of the BFRI and AVCT. SEAC and BFRI. And BVXV brought me back up. I think I made $100 on it, so I was up around $37, $50 in green after that. So that's where I kind of like, okay, good. I'm from red to green now. Now I'm feeling better. At least not every stock is a dud. And I just started scalping BVXV. And after that scalp, I kind of was hoping for that break of 50 in this area. It never happened. I did scalp the 36 into the 40. I scalped the 20 into the 40. So it's been choppy. But and then I tried to scalp off that low, found the bounce around this high of 16. I traded, I believe, 17 to 23. So it's kind of small scalps here and there, but they were successful. So that's good. And then I traded AVCT. AVCT was, I don't know why I traded it. It's just the cheaper stock, and it wasn't moving that much, but it started moving off the lows from the $2 off of the and then not off of off of $2, and then got into VWAP. And then once I saw kind of rejecting VWAP, and I was waiting for it to test, and it started testing, and that's where I started to trade. I was hoping the false break of VWAP, and then go into the 40 area, and it kind of did, but it took so many tries to do it. It wasn't, and as you know, with my type of style, I'm fishing for that next spike up, and the problem was that methodology is, you see, if it doesn't happen, and you continue to fish, then you have a problem, right? And when you have a problem with so many touches of that break that you're fishing for, you're losing the spread, you're losing the whatever the down move is, couple cents. So with 1,000 shares, 3 trades, you're $60 in the red. So, and that's what happened here. I was waiting for a break of 40. I was waiting for that freaking break of 40, and it never happened, and it took $60. So anyway, I was frustrated with AVCT. I just never traded after that, and I'm glad I didn't. It was just all over the place stock. The next stock is SOPA. That's actually it was decent. I didn't trade it until later in the day, when I start seeing it break 60s back up, when it was holding that support line. I was trading that break of 60. I did get in some of the good scalps. With SOP, you had to be careful. The spreads were there, and it was choppy. It was definitely choppy, and like it was yesterday. It's definitely not BFRI by any means. But when it moves, you can move 20 cents easily. Obviously, downside looks as bad as well, but I mean as good or as bad, depending if you're short or long. But what I was doing, I was staying away from break of highs. What I was doing, I was kind of trading that momentum up to the next high, and it's actually been working out with SOP. And I stopped trading it around 11:30 or so. So as soon as I saw that test again of 1250 and it just failed, I kind of left it alone, because I wanted to trade the break of 30 into that 45.50 area, and then I wanted to trade the 47.50 break into that 70.90 area to 13, and it actually never happened. And once I saw that it never broke that 13, I left it alone. This is when I told myself, I'm shutting it down. I'm done for the day. I'm over $400. I'm pretty happy. So made 304 on this stock. I see it moving higher, a lot higher. Where I'm seeing 15 now, or break of 15. So it would have been some nice scalping here over 1250, 1245, and then nice scalping at 1345 area into this resistant line here. So it's definitely a nice moving stock for today. So a lot of opportunities here. Maybe I should have traded it, but I felt like it was already past my time, and it was just doing that false breakout, and I could have gotten caught in it. It was 20 cents down. So overall happy, over $400. Please guys, let me know in the comments, how did you do today? What did you trade? You red, you green? How do you like momentum? Do you trade large cap, low cap, small cap? Subscribe, hit a like button. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, then next week.